Team BDS against Team Secret. Ready right here. It is the all-French roster against the all-Brazilian. It's Seiko, Monkey Moon, and Extra up against Sad, Knight, and Math. And I cannot tell you how excited I am for this one. I think that prediction doesn't do Team Secret enough justice.
Hey, you know what? I'm surprised it wasn't more in favor of BDS, but maybe maybe they will justify you backing them up. I'm excited if they are. Here's the thing, we're all here just to see exciting Rocket League, and a 3-0 isn't extremely exciting, so maybe it could be a little closer, and Matthew's going to start it off there to Lacto.
And he's got the experience alongside Furia. He's the only other South American player to be at all 3 of the majors this year, Leaf. And you can see why. An early read and a perfect start for Team Secret.
Hey, they're shutting me up immediately, and I'm okay with that. Team Secret taking the lead over BDS, but it's just the beginning. This is a best of 5. Plenty of time here for BDS to adjust, get things back in control, and do their best to get some shots on net and answer here. And they're starting to set things up. They're looking. Who's isn't the best, but they'll connect. Seiko finds that right side.
There's almost no room to work with, but they still pull the passing play off here. Extra infield to the danger man, the new man, Seiko, that new lovely goal explosion, which, by the way, you should check out the item shop in-game and make sure you got your favorite teams and maybe all of the rest of them too. We mentioned the Seiko stats, but we didn't actually get into specifics. It is the fact, Leaf, as I mentioned. Yeah. He leads the European region this split in goals per game and assists per game. How insane do you have to be to do that?
This insane, I guess. I mean, I can't answer that. There's no way I'm ever in any universe I'm probably anywhere close to being as good as him. So to answer how he does it, I can't tell you. Math, though, what's that lead back at 4:04? They take it.
Absolutely. Against the runner play, potentially. Monkey Moon looked in control, but Math, he's from out of nowhere there, from the top rope, the backflip shot, catching Team BDS off guard. They had 2 goalkeepers in the net. Team Secret don't care. They're back up 2-1.
That's important. Always be useful for your team. And Math was exactly that. Almost another equalizer coming out, though, as BDS starts to press down on the blue half there. Team Secret looking to just make sure they've got some boost. They're starting to struggle a little bit, but they manage for a clear that buys them some space. That'll be BDS finding themselves back on the other end, but not for long, as they connect to their side backboard.
Oh, that might be in. I think it is.
And that's going to be rolling away to Lacto. A little bit too far of a push for BDS and 2 goals behind.
That's 4 goals inside 90 seconds. 3-1 to Team Secret. This is definitely not a Team Secret that I would have been involved with in any way. We did a lot of the losing, but this is very nice to see. And you know, Brazil, all of the fans will be going wild already, but the job is far from done. I could see certainly more goals in this one, and that's for Sad contributing as well. Knight as well, only recently turned 15. He's so young, a rookie. What a season he is having, and if he can show up as well and contribute to the offense, then Team Secret could start to run away with game 1.
Man, you say he's so young, but I'm so old that everyone playing right now is so young.
I'm starting to feel like that more and more. I can relate every day that ticks by.
Let's not dwell on that too long. It's going to hurt ourselves.
That's sad.
BDS looking for another goal here. They're trying to get them back. A shot saved on the side by Knight. Pressure still on here. Monkey Moon takes control. He'll go solo. Backboard. Finish, but a shot a little too soft. That'll be saved out, but they're not done yet. Seiko, what on earth is this man on? That is why he has those stats to Lacto.
Yeah, but the big thing is that the save came through, and defense is what we saw at the Winter Major in LA from Team Secret in droves as well. You don't often want to make this many saves, but when they played BDS back then, they were making 11 saves per game. Of course, they then went on to lose that series 3-1, but they're up 3-1 here in game 1 on Manfield Night, and as the time continues to tick, that stress, that pressure and expectation just starts to creep away at BDS more and more.
Yeah, there's the 2 minutes left as we see BDS look for some answers. Might be that they give up game number 1 to Team Secret, justifying the support from Talacto, saying this might not be as deadly from BDS as we thought.
Just so good. I feel like the South American region in general, like the performances are so strong. I mean, Furia as well. It feels like because of how good Furia are, right, Lee? I think we forget how good Team Secret are. Like they're constantly in the shadow of Furia, who won like 6 of the 9 regionals this season. But Team Secret have still gotten 2. And you look at Furia at the last major, their only losses were to G2 and what was at the time Team Queso, now Moist. That puts them in very elite company as another dangerous shot from Knight. And Team BDS do not look like their comfortable selves thus far in London.
We also hear from teams a lot of times that when they face off against these South American teams that they are scared sometimes. And they do say this region is a threat, and we know that because the hunger. They're one of the hungriest regions in the world when it comes to being out lands, and they show it.
Come out so fast. Feels like the gameplay almost got no time to breathe. Even now with a 3-1 lead, Math is up there in the corner, not giving extra any time of day. As the challenge as well, Math can maybe scramble onto it, gets the dunk, it's down off the crossbar, and again poked away by Team BDS, who are just happy not to be down by 3 at this point. 30 seconds across the board. Sad's up, down off the ceiling, not on target, but this is exactly where Secret want the ball to be, and right now it looks like, barring a late comeback, Game 1 could start to be in the back for them.
We'll find out. Maybe a final push here, maybe another goal to bring it a bit closer, but BDS, chances running out now for game number 1, and it looks like they're just not finding any opportunities.
Look at him.
That is going to be game 1 GG to Lacto.
A hat trick for Math with the dunk. He's the one putting 2 and 2 together right now. He has a fantastic performance, a statement to open up here. And they got 1 game in the series against BDS in LA. They've already got 1 for 1 in the series thus far here in London. The EU 1 seed with some questions to answer, I should say for sure.
Well, you know what? We're going to take time, and I'm going to ask you some of those questions because we look at what just happened here. We expect, and most people did, we voted for BDS to win the series. It's game 1. Obviously, a lot can change, but something has to change because Team Secret came out strong in this. It looked like, as you said, no room to breathe for BDS. They found themselves down there. They got a goal, and they had a couple other chances, but there was always a player from Team Secret there to save it. And then quickly, that turnaround, the counterattack, and it was just suffocating around midfield. What do you do as BDS when you're being suffocated like that?
I receive that question, and I give you the answer. Well, something needs to change, and that's okay because they're used to it. BDS, I mean, there was a time, hilariously, in RLCS, right, back when they had a higher win rate after losing game 1. So I'm not worried just yet, but I am very excited for Team Secret. That is exactly the start they will have been looking for, and Math was at the center of all of it. Unsurprisingly, on offense, right? He's been getting 4 goals every 5 games this split. That's 6th best in all of South America, I think tied with Card from Furia, and he's showing up big here on the main stage. Last time when they played, it was Monkey Moon doing just that. He was well over 600 points per game in the 4 games of that series. And we all know score and points mean absolutely everything. But he was limited to just a third of that in game 1. This is a very, very different series. A lot has changed since then. And the dunk, the brute force. Sad will finish it off. And it's Team Secret who strikes first again.
That's one of those ones you see coming there. Sad with a demo play to make sure Monkey Moon had no one to support him. Monkey Moon had to get the 50 of his life, but there was almost nowhere for that to go, and it just slowly ekes towards his net, and there's the finish for Sad. Secret grabbing that early lead yet again. BDS will want to equalize quick here if they don't want this game to get out of hand again.
That is the thing. We already saw on the socials the Peaky Blinders content the BDS were putting up. They were suited. They were ready for business, and I'm sure BDS, they don't have to pay for their suits. Their suits are on the house, or the house burns down. But it's not looking very convenient right now for them. They're down 1 in game 2 after dropping game 1. Big bump coming through, nearly recovering off the inside post, but Seiko unable to flick that one inside it. Sorry, not even.
Hey, sometimes a shot is worth a gasp like that. Almost covering an equalizer there. Also, we see Seiko going for some of the cheekiest stuff out there. The problem is that they're not finding too many opportunities to feed that ball to him. You also want to see Monkey Moon being threatening like that too. Chance here, Extra takes a shot. Saved. Monkey Moon trying to just keep that play alive, but then he'll have no one there to support him. Sad. Rushing down at midfield to make sure they can get this counter. It's not a shot, but at least a little breathing room on their half of the field. BDS struggling again to find those scoring opportunities. Getting shut down so quick from Team Secret's defense.
It was a very, very strong shot they got from Extra at the end of the passage, but it was Sad who rose up to make the save on the goal line. It was far from an easy save, I can say that for sure. Back when they played, of course, in LA, he was making nearly 5 saves a game. So if BDS continue to stay on offense, you could see them numbers probably replicated as they are the ones chasing the lead. Crucial win in the midfield there from Monkey Moon with the pace, a fake out, a pass, but he can't stop himself from getting in the way of Seiko's shot. Just not enough room to work with, and with the Secret defender back, who knows whether it would have found the back of the net.
You see Extra now starting to hunt for those demo plays on the way back. They know they need a little bit more space on the field. Extra's gonna find one though. He didn't need the demo, and he does manage to keep it low and put her away.
Just dunked out there. Monkey Moon down to Extra in the right place at the right time, and a quick flick to the near post past the 2 defenders. He knew immediately what had to be done, and it is all tied up. Secret back to the drawing board, but this was the exact same situation as in game 1, right, Leaf? And Secret, they found another go-ahead.
Found a couple to put them ahead too. By the end of that last game, it didn't look really good for BDS at all. But 1-1, that's workable. BDS can deal with this. They have 2 minutes left, just past the halfway mark of game 2, to be able to grab a lead. We'll see if the story plays the same as game 1 with Team Secret taking the lead again. You know, I can see it being very possible with how fast they're still moving. It doesn't really look like the threat has been quelled. BDS still looks like they're feeling that pressure, but at least they're holding off for now.
Their possession stats are likely far, far higher than the first game. Secret a little bit on the back foot in the transition there, and you never really want to be stuck in a position where you can't face the ball or the play. It's Seiko with the 2 touches, but a crucial demo in the midfield from Sad. Monkey Moon unable to be on the end of it because of that. BDS trying to turn this into a slogfest, a back and forth series, which, you know, if they tie it up, will certainly, as that 50 just screeches by of that far post, will favour them a lot more. I mean, if Secret could go up 2-0, that would be a huge... Suddenly the alarm bells are going off, especially with this being a best of 5 in the upper bracket. This next minute, for me, is defining for this series.
I guess extremely hard to come back when you got a reverse sweep and knowing that that task is ahead of you. We do see BDS, though, a little scuffle in the corner. They might be able to take it low again. That's how they got their last goal. But a breakout here for Team Secret. They got 2 players. They got a shot, and it's going to be saved there. Extra keeps it away, but Knight is there for another one. And just like game number 1, Team Secret take the lead again.
Goodness, Extra with the read on the play, but Seiko getting burnt by Knight. A little bit of hot sauce on that one. Some serious speed to get up for that read down off the ceiling, and Team Secret again with another 2-1 lead in back-to-back games to commit from BDS, and they're going to be on the back foot because of it. Monkey Moon in the net will choose to go, gets the clear to the curb, but again Knight, the thorn in their side, keeping it in the orange third. Math, he's up as well. Time ticking for BDS. Seiko will get the clear, but only as far as Sad. His touch is a little loose towards the midfield, and Monkey Moon will come in. He'll find Seiko. It's up towards the ceiling corner. It bounces down. Monkey Moon is there. What an equalizer.
Team BDS, they have resolve. They always stay humbled. And a final play here in the last 30 seconds, get themselves an equalizer. Good team play. Seiko getting another one on that assist stat line. We'll see if BDS can pull away in the lead or if Secret is going to keep the pattern going and grab themselves another one. Sad is going to try final 10 seconds off the ceiling. He's got the flip, gets the dunk. It's going to be close. That's sinking towards the net, just wide. And Seiko now, final drive. Can he get the flip? Keeps it low, but he loses control. Until Acto, we have overtime.
We certainly do. Very much echoes of that Game 3 overtime in LA, but can Sad put them 2 games to the good here off the kickoff? He cannot. We'll get a demo to his name, though, as Seiko makes the crucial save. What a late equalizer that was from BDS as they're on the back line, nearly dunked out from close distance. It's Sad once again up by the ceiling. He's got limited resources. He'll fake out one, but he has to be like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do anything with that ball. I got no boost, man. I'm dipping this. It's around off the side wall, and Extra will get beaten out again. The speed of Team Secret as they poke it back towards the net again, constantly prodding this Team BDS defense who need to stay calm, Leaf, but they're doing just that for now.
For now, they're staying focused, making sure they don't do anything too crazy. And again, Team BDS is a team that's shown they have the power to adapt, to change. Good little fake there from Extra. He tries to bait out at least one, and he does, but Math is there to make that push for naught. Now, BDS trying to figure out how to move downfield here. Looks like they're trying to keep that ball a little bit lower now. They know Team Secret strong in the air. You've seen Sad going for some crazy things. Okay, maybe if we just get the ball a little lower, we'll have a chance here. But we are a minute 20 into overtime. Shot towards the net from Team Secret, pushed away by Team BDS. No score or goal yet for Team Secret, but they are pushing.
It's 2 back, 2 commit. BDS pushing and trying to force the errors out as suddenly Extra aggressively goes. It's the first time we've really seen quite significant offensive commitment so far in this overtime. It seemed pretty stereotypical in the sort of 2 stay back, send one and hope, because right now hope is there for Secret. I was a little bit worried as you see Seiko go up for a double touch. Sometimes it is hard to have hope, but he was denied there crucially on that second touch as we head past our second minute of overtime. It's a lot of 2s across the board with 2-2 on the scoreline. Monkey Moon is up, looking for the flip reset. He's got it, but it's over the bar. Sad with the touch anyway, scraping that one away crucially. Getting more breathing room for Secret, who run it down the other end. Ooh, at the back side there. Somehow keeping it out. The shot towards the top corner. He gets another save. The defense of this man. How are we still playing on Aquadome, Leaf? What just happened?
That was so difficult, so scary. I saw Seiko on that push when Extra Monkey Moon were upfield. He wanted to get up there, and I think that hesitation allowed Team Secret to get that close to the net on the other side, but somehow BDS keep that off on the goal line as they try to look for a goal of their own.
Crikey. I'm not surprised. Monkey Moon leading the European region in saves per game. He's got like 2.5 so far this spring split on average. And I think next is like Archie. He's barely over 2 as Seiko with the shot goes wide of the far post. Not on target as we play on. Again, Math is going to be up. Seiko just about beating up. Sad is there for the shot, and he's there for the winner. 3-2 on 3 minutes of overtime, and Secret 2 to the good.
Wow. Look how far each of these touches were. A 50 perfect out to Math. He cranks that one downfield, and Sad keeps on driving. Connects with it, and there it is. A reverse sweep situation for BDS. Team Secret on match point.
Let's just let that sink in for a little bit, because we are about to see something special no matter how these remaining games go. Despite the incredible overtime defense from Monkey Moon, they get caught on the counter, and Team Secret, after being under the cosh for a lot of those, trailing minutes, they strike with that one chance on the counter. And despite all the predictions, all the pundits, we seem to always end up looking stupid, don't we, Leaf?
It's part of the job description. Did you not read the contract?
That is true.
We're going to make them look good. But right now, BDS isn't. They're looking all right, but again, they're definitely looking like something is there. Like they're not finding those answers we're used to them finding here, and their backs are against the wall. Honestly, a lot of that is attributed to Team Secret. They are playing super fast and aggressive right now. Oof. And it's fun to see. Hey, kudos to you. You didn't pick them, but you definitely pumped them up at the beginning, Galacto.
I did.
For good reason.
So. I mean, maybe there's a little bit of bias trailing, but it was over 3 years, the absence from Team Secret in the Rocket League scene, and yet just over 4 months ago, they picked up this team, of course, at the time, named Arrays, but this Knight duo with Sad has been standing for some time, and for Math to come back to them, of course, because he had a short spell with them back in 2021, it's just beautiful to see the potential really coming to fruition here. South America making a mark, but that's the thing. Do they have the signature to sign it off? Can they get the job done? Because that's just off the mark. The double again, but the rebound, 3rd time lucky. It's Math. Secret striking first. How many times have we said that?
Well, 3 times now, because it's happened 3 times in a row. And Team Secret on match point get themselves a goal. That's got to be feel comfortable. The thing for Team Secret now, though, is making sure they keep composure and they don't start letting little mistakes come in, because they will be punished by BDS. And there's an answer right off a kickoff.
That is exactly what all of Team Secret's fans in the entirety of South America did not want to see. A massively crucial response. Not the prettiest. They're the sort that we probably concede in ranked on a daily basis. A kickoff
100%.
goal. If I have like a pound for every kickoff goal that gets scored here at the Spring Major, I will make a handsome sum, because they are just something that we seem to accept here in Rocket League at all levels. And BDS is going to bail them out of jail here at potentially the most crucial of times. That's a quick response, and one that really, at this point, I feel like is needed to steady the ship that is so close to capsizing. To level the scoreline in Game 3 is, Secret they'd have been starting to get a bit of a swagger going if they get them 3 comfortable leads back to back, but nothing comfortable about it thus far, and there's more and closer, I should say, they get to pulling off this result, the harder and more difficult it is, Leaf, to try and distract your mind from it.
Yes.
And suddenly you start to think about, wow, we've nearly beat BDS. We could nearly stay in the upper bracket, do what no one thought we could do. And while you're busy thinking about that, you realize you've actually been conceding kickoff goals.
Yeah, and this is why I said I really feel like that this is Team Secret's series to lose now at this point, because their mentality is going to be probably one of the biggest factors here in making sure they stay focused. Because as you just said, it is very easy to lose that focus and start conceding goals. And BDS is not looking absolutely awful, right? Like, they will turn around and they will start shutting you down if you give them that space.
It's Math looking for another dunk. He's got a few of those so far this series. Has the man in the Fennec, but Monkey Moon with the pinch. Past the challenge of the night. It's released down to Sad, who will find Math again, who has just been off the leash all series long. I think you can see why.
At the halfway mark now, Math is going to get a beauty of a double there. Seiko just missing the touch he needed to clear that one. Of course, Extra's not going to think it's going to happen when Seiko's there, but Math is confident. He follows through, and that's why you always follow through with the shot. Because opportunities like those can happen in a lead now. Team Secret, another shot.
Whoa.
That's going to be in. Knight with the angle of his life.
He's trying to read BDS a bedtime story right now. Look at this double over Seiko. Defense not there, because how do you stop that? You can't stop that, but you can admire it, Leaf.
Oh my goodness. All right, Team Secret, we see you right now. BDS not happy with these results. And a miss there. That's going to be another one.
BDS falling apart here. Kickoff goal in return, but a costly whiff. What's the price of that, and what's the price to pay BDS? I didn't think they were booking this earlier date with the lower bracket, because Secret are up by 3 in Game 3 as we cross halftime, and I'm not playing for them. Surely they don't throw this.
Yeah. Granted, that was not that's not an easy read to make, but still, Seiko, that was 2 off backboard now. That's cost the team this massive lead for Team Secret.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I think a lot of people are in shock right now. Chat's going crazy. We're just in disbelief. Team Secret probably can't believe it at this point, but I feel like they're on autopilot to just keep doing what they're doing. Keep going and don't even think about the team you're winning against right now.
Matt has so much respect from that shot from Extra. He pre-jumped it. Too much respect, and it ended up spilling the ball out loosely as Extra will get back and won't be able to get back. It is 5. Do not scratch your eyes. This is unbelievable.
I think this is done. Okay,
that's scary.
A minute 39. From what we've seen, I'm saying I think BDS is. I think that's lower bracket at this point. How often have we seen a 5-goal comeback?
It's the way it has to be. It's sad. Actually not going to make it 6 on what was probably Secret's best chance all game. Hopefully that won't come back to bite him. But if you're going to upset and topple a Titan like BDS, the best way to do it as a player will always be in a sweep, Leaf. They haven't let BDS get into their first gear. They've been stuck in neutral all series long, and now they're threatening their very country upon the Frenchman.
Oh my God, Sad is going wild right now. I'm now very confident, and I'm very curious if we're going to end up seeing Brazil here against Team BDS.
Surely not.
With one of the best rosters they've ever had at a LAN. Coming off looking so good in the European regionals, winning 2 of them, having 3 grand final appearances in one of the strongest regions of the world, and Team Secret shows up today and says, we don't care how good your region is. We're better.
I mean, this is a result that rocks the Atlantic. I mean, the entire world. Forget that. When I saw, all French against all Brazilian roster, I was thinking, this is brilliant. This is like Zidane and Ronaldinho from when I was growing up, but this is nothing like that.
No.
This is a humiliation from Team Secret and South America as a whole. A massive wake-up call and a wake-up slap for Team BDS, who will go down to the lower bracket, dare I say. And of course, they will play against the loser of Space Station and the Pioneers. But how can we even think about that right now when Team Secret are in front of us with the win of their lives here? And this is day 1 of the London Major League. Day 1.
Come on, chat's calling for it. Let the Brazilians get the Brazil. Nah, okay. It's not going to happen, but by golly, a 6-1 is still nothing to scoff at. Holy smokes, BDS has some rethinking to do after this matchup. Nothing against Team Secret, but if BDS wants to show why they were so good in their region, in one of the best regions, then they have to do better than a 6-1 against a 2nd seed in South America. Team Secret showing up and making an absolute statement against the Titans of BDS. And your face says it all. That is an unexpected result. We all went against them. I was calling this a 3-0 at the beginning of the day. I am absolutely incorrect.
I mean, there's nothing we can say about this. There is, no matter how flowery our metaphors get, that was just brilliant. It was unforgettable. I don't even know what's happening in the series on the mainstream, but I don't know if I care right now, Leaf. I don't know if I care, but this is groundbreaking, ground shaking. This is, I mean, do you have anything else you want to ask? I don't think there's anything we can even say. Our next series, I believe it's FaZe against Power, and if that lives up to this, then we're going to end up with a very, very topsy-turvy spring major. Yeah,
so, well, I did want to give you an update over there. It was K-Corp taking the win over Furia 3-0, which does actually, a little bit of sunshine here for BDS. That does, I believe, clinch them main event for Worlds. Because K-Corp won, they get a win here, or K-Corp won it. So a little bit of silver lining, I suppose. That's some
copium right there.
It's definitely
That's
copium.
Some lower bracket copium right there.
But yeah, BDS into lower bracket here is definitely not something. I think a lot of people are going to, maybe on the west coast of North America are going to wake up soon. Look at this bracket, be like, wait, well, hold up. What happened? What did I miss? And that's why you wake up in time for these shows.
That is true. That is exactly true. I mean, to see Team Secret get this win in front of my very eyes in that fashion, it brings a tear to my eye, honestly. Like, it's so beautiful to see this organization get this kind of result and earn this sort of respect. And earn their respect back is what BDS are going to do. And the highs we've seen from that team and how incredible they are, who knows? That could just be the poking of the bee's nest. We might see the start of an incredible lower bracket run, but that's enough from us for now. Like I say, the next series will be FaZe against Power, and we'll have that after this break.